Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Showbiz, Nick Cannon. Nick,
Awesome.
thanks for being here.
Thank you, man.
Really appreciate it.
I'm a fan. I keep, Sirius XM in the car and I drive a lot, so I'm always listening to you guys.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that you find the time because, as Mike pointed out, you're constantly working.
Yeah.
And according to Howard, when you're not working, you're napping.
Yeah.
So I don't know when you get a chance to listen to anything.
In the car, in between naps.
So let's just jump right into our two favorite topics, America's Got Talent and Howard Stern.
Yes.
Give me your honest reaction when you get the call that Howard is the new judge on the show. What were your first thoughts?
Because I had been hearing rumblings about it. And as you guys know, at first, Howard and I didn't have the greatest friendship. So I was like, but I knew it would make great television and I've always respected what he did. So I was like, I was anxious for it. I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think he would do it. I was like, why would he? He doesn't need to do that.
Right.
And I always knew he was a fan of the show because I would hear him talking about me and saying America have voted and all of that stuff. So
you do, by the way, as long as we got you here, you used to do that. I know you deny it.
No, this is, and I'll give you what probably happened. I've never said America have voted. Okay, now what it is. There's a prompter there that I read very well.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't write any of that stuff. Now, this is probably what you guys may have heard. It says, America has voted. And then the next line, which I always thought was a little weird myself, is like, let's see what you at home have done.
That is a weird line.
And that is a very weird line. Like, well, let's see what you at home have done. Like, all right, whatever, I'll just say it. And I always thought it was weird, too. And I think that's kind of where Howard picked up the... But I've never said America have voted.
Well, either way, this year...
But I do be saying some wild shit sometimes. Because it's just, people are screaming in my ear. I'm running. It's live TV.
Well, what to do? One of these stunts you did, which I would call it a stunt, is bringing Mariah to Howard's house. What was that like? Because, listen, you get along with Howard great, but those two kind of have a past.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was interesting. It was, that should show how strong I am as a husband, where I can convince my wife. Yeah. But you know what? She's a team player and she's a good sport. And it took a little massaging, obviously, since she found out that, Howard and I were going to be working together. She was like, what? Hell no. That was the first reaction. And then, over the course of time and, thanks to Howard for, kind of easing back a little bit since then. And they sat down, me and Beth kind of like stepped back and I watched, them have their little conversation about the past, and he apologized. She understood. It was a nice moment.
Look at this.
Two icons.
Yeah.
They should get along.
Next up, Eminem's house. Sunday brunch.
That's me. I'm trying to get there. Exactly.